Hey everyone, this is Ranger14 doing tips and advice. This week we're going to do top lane and the early game champions in the aggressive ones top lane. Tip number 1, gank timers. It's so important early game that you pay attention to gank timers. If they start red, they're going to be up in your lane around 10 to 15 seconds after 2 minutes. Be prepared. The first 5 or 10 minutes of top lane are so important. Tip number 2, lane routes. This guy knew I was helping my jungler with red, so he cut me off. A little bit of thinking got him an early game advantage. If you're going to help your jungler with blue, don't head up through the river. Go through your lane and be safe. Tip 3 is more of an experience thing than anything else. Tip 3, know your level advantage. My level 1 is stronger than Shen's level 1, so I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive than I normally would be. Tip number 4, free trades. Anytime that you can do damage to your opponent without them being able to do damage is a huge advantage, especially with a champion that doesn't use mana. So right here, I'm just going to stun Jax and get away. I'm not taking any damage, and I'm doing free damage to him. Here I'm going to do the same thing on Darius. I'm going to stun and then dash away. I'm not taking any damage, and I'm staying ahead in lane. Tip number 5, minion count. Rengar makes a mistake here and initiates on me when my minion wave arrives. Super secret ninja tip, minion waves really hurt. So between my minion waves and me, we're able to do tons of damage to him and turn this from him getting free harass into a kill. Whenever you're going to harass a lane, make sure the minion count is in your favor or you're nowhere near the minions to get hurt. Tip number 6, auto attack, then use an ability. So right here, if you watch really closely, I'm going to auto attack Riven one more time and then hit her with my Q. This is going to ensure that I do a little bit more damage. Every little bit of damage helps, guys. Tip number 7, wait out enemy buffs. Irelia turns her true damage on and chases after me. I want to keep her close enough that I can exchange after it drops, but not close enough that she does maximum damage with her buff on. A lot of champions have buffs. Wait them out. Don't take unnecessary damage. Tip number 8, exploit item builds. I noticed this Teemo doesn't have boots, which means I'm going to get free pulls all day until he gets boots in lane. Check your opponent's items and change your play accordingly. Just enjoy Dunkin' Donuts Darius running around while I talk to you guys. Depending on what you go up against is depending on what items you need to buy. If you're going against an auto attacker, buy Ninja Tabby. If you're going against someone with slows and disables, make sure to get Merc Treads. Don't just blindly go off a guide. Make your own decisions. Know what champions you're going against and buy accordingly. Tip number 9, cooldown rotations. I'm going to use my cooldowns first and be the aggressor, which is going to give me the advantage in a long-term fight. Here I use my stun and my dash. Jax decides he doesn't want to take free damage, so he turns around and starts doing damage to me. He realizes I'm ahead in this fight and he has to run. So as he goes, oh crap, and flashes, I'm going to flash after him and my stun and my dash are up, which is going to let me secure the fight. Being the aggressor gave me the advantage overall in that fight. Tip number 10, early game aggression. If you're playing champions like Lee, Riven, Darius, your advantage is mid and early game. So if you're going against someone that's late game, they're going to buy gold pretends, which gives you item advantage. So be aggressive, don't just let them farm. Tip number 11, you can't win every lane. I wish I could tell you guys a strategy to win every lane, but it just doesn't exist. Here I use my axe only to hit one minion. I want to be pushed, I want to be at my tower, I'm waiting for my opportunity to be aggressive. This could be waiting for a gank or just waiting for level advantage. Sometimes you go against really terrible lanes, guys. You'll play Darius and you'll go against a Yorick. This is a huge disadvantage for me. I can't get the minions, I can't push, I can't do anything aggressive. I just have to stay alive. I'm staying in experience range, and I'm trying to stay in lane. I'm saying, Hecarim, I need a gank. He's going to come as quickly as he can. That doesn't mean he does it right away. There's other things he has to worry about than just your lane. So when Hecarim does get up here, because I've been playing defensively and passively, I'm able to help him in the gank. If I would have been getting harassed more, I wouldn't have been able to come up here and grab him. So by playing defensively and passively and waiting for brighter days, I'm able to have Hecarim help me and we get the kill. So more terrible things that can happen to you. Tip number 12, Sanctuary. Top lane, your Sanctuary is going to be your tower. So right here I'm getting dove by 2 champions. All I have to do is stay alive and this tower will eventually kill them. So I'm just kiting them around. Luckily for me, my jungler does show up and we're able to turn this. Don't just give up in fights, guys. Sometimes things look really bad, but all you can do is use your abilities, stay moving, stay alert, and stay alive. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something. If not, I hope you enjoyed it. I really appreciate you guys. A few things to go over. Number 1, I'm going to do a stream 10 p.m. Pacific time every Friday, which is going to be where we're going to do community games, ARAMs, have some fun, lots of streaming, lots of talking, lots of yelling. So I hope to see you guys there. The way you can get into those games is if you join the chat TAA, which is going to be tips and advice chat, where we're going to talk, discuss some things. I'd love to see you guys there, and it will help me be able to add you guys to games. Number 3, please thumbs up this on Reddit if you liked it. Helps me get my name out there, helps more people see these videos. Anyway, you guys are awesome. My name is Ranger14, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.